Hey everyone, so I'm going to show you how to replace the foam padding on these quick release plates for this real inexpensive tripod. What happened was that the dog chewed it up, so I'm going to have to make a new one and replace the original. So I'm going to use a toolbox liner that I purchased from Harbor Freight. This thing was about like $6-7 and you get tons of material to work with. And I'm going to go ahead and press down onto the actual foam pad and see if it leaves a mark. That way I can start cutting it out and go from there. Now it seems that I am pressing down pretty hard on it, but I don't think that the edges of the plate itself are sharp enough to be able to leave a mark on the actual foam itself. So that's not working out too well. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to go ahead and just lay the plate on top of the foam and just do a quick outline with the blade, and then that'll leave a mark. Then I'll take the plate off and I want to start cutting into it to get the piece that I want. And we're just going to flip it over and finish off the corners and see how it comes out. So overall it's not too bad. It's a little rough on the edges, but let's go and see if it fits onto the actual plate itself. So it's a bit wider than the inside of the plate. I'm just going to go ahead and trim some of the edge off and see if that'll make it fit. Nah, it doesn't look that good. Actually, this is looks pretty horrible. So I'm going to use a post-it paper and I'm going to just lay this on top of the actual plate itself, and using a pencil I'm just going to outline the inside edge of the plate. This is probably something that I should have done from the beginning, but I wanted to test out my lazy method first and go from there. Alright, now that we got the outline, I'm just going to lay that onto the actual liner and I'm going to start cutting around it. And when working with any sort of sharp object, you do want to be very careful. Alright, now that I got most of the outline completed, I'm just going to go ahead and remove the paper off the liner and I'm just going to go and finish it off. Just cut all the way through, that way it can come off. It looks a lot better. Alright, let's see if it fits. For the most part, it's not too bad. Just a little wider than what it should be, so I'm just going to trim just a bit off the side and try to make it fit, but it does look a lot better than the first one. There we go. Alright, so it looks pretty good. So now the thickness of this liner isn't as thick as I wanted it to be, so I'm just going to go ahead and lay this piece down onto the liner and I'm going to cut out a second piece. That way I can go and put them together and create more of a cushion, more padding on the actual plate itself. There we go, that one seems to be just the right size. Alright, so to put them together, I'm just going to use a glue stick add some glue on each of the two pieces, and I'm just going to stick them together real well. So that looks pretty good. I'm just going to go ahead and push through the mounting screw through the hole from the bottom towards the pad, push down on it, and see if it leaves a mark, so that way I can go ahead and cut out a hole for it. So the hole that I'm cutting out will be a bit smaller than the actual screw mount, just because I want it to stay in place when I put the screw mount through the hole. So I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on the actual plate. And now we're just going to lay the liner pieces over that and press down on it, and that should pretty much stay in place. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Now it doesn't have to be real strong glue, something just to keep it in place. What's doing most of the work, or all of the work, is the actual screw itself. The rubber is just providing some sort of cushion, a little bit of grip for when you mount your camera onto the tripod. So that's about it. Pretty simple, DIY, inexpensive. I mean, I spent almost nothing. I'll keep a better eye on it, so that way my dog doesn't decide to chew this one up. In the meantime, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Take care and have a great day.